All right, howdy y'all, Jackson here at Dick Jerk Studios, and welcome back to another episode of Outside the Hash, and this week I am not an anime.
No.
So, go ahead and introduce
Welcome
yourselves
back.
as
Hi, I'm
always.
Kyle.
Hi, Kyle. I'm Nate.
All
I need
right, you guys ready for another outstanding week of alternative football?
Except UFL, yes.
Except for you.
I don't know if we can call it outstanding, but yeah.
Yeah, we can. Just check out this background, baby. It is outstanding.
We had some. It's at least some of the indoor leagues pulled through and gave us like 70 and 80 point games.
True.
It'll
That's
be
true.
tough to watch. All right. So who wants to go first for the UFL?
I
I'll
got
go first. I'm going first. I want to get it out of the way. Screw you, Kyle.
it. Already up.
Nope, I don't care. Kyle, respectfully, go screw yourself. All right.
I'm gonna pick Cadio Atismo. I am the controller.
Suck it. Well, we have one of the worst games known to mankind. This game pissed me off so much, I refuse to do my normal slide setting. The Renegades do
You
not
copied
deserve. Yep, I copied Kyle's. I got lazy. Arlington deserves so little respect that I put in no effort in these slides. They're also Falcons gonna Falcon, one of two matchups. I actually did two this week. But yeah, so shout out to the trashy McPoo-Poo Renegades. You guys suck. Fire Bob Stoops. Look at the stats. Should have won this game. Outplayed him pretty much everywhere you could tell.
40
had
minutes of possession?
Yes. Doubled in possession and lost.
The fact that Bob
This-
Stoops has 3 losing records with the Renegades and
Seriously.
still has a job.
Still has a job is crazy. He'd be
Hey, one
fired if he didn't
championship.
win he didn't win the championship last year. But for real, we outplayed him in every aspect of the game, but choked.
And
Just
you
this
let him off
team,
the hook.
literally. So that's all I have to say about this poverty Mickey Mouse team. My other teams lost. So
As well.
screw this stupid league. I hate the UFL. I'm no longer Renegades fan.
Welcome to
I'm
the club,
gonna become I'm going to become a
Uh,
Showboats
so-
fan, where
so-
they really
so
know how
Nate-
to run a franchise.
Hey, at least they won a
Nate,
game.
Nate,
They,
would you say they are who you thought they were?
yes,
R.A.P.
I would say that. All right, so
And
that's
you let
that.
him off the hook? Alright. Well, okay, so I got the St. Louis Battlehawks against the San Antonio Brahmas. This was a good game. St. Louis Battlehawks edged them out.
Oh, hey, what?
This is a family show, Kyle?
They edged them 31-24. The passing game was about similar. I mean, stats all around were fairly similar, but it looks like the Battlehawks won this game on the run, as they did last week as well. Just dominating, like, averages. Sailors went off this week 7 attempts for 62 yards with one touchdown, long of 25. That's just a good day. Definitely helped boost us over the Brahmas. Next up, I got.
I want to say one thing about that game to point in the conspiracy section is that as soon as the YouTuber kicker gets hurt, they start kicking field goals.
I
San
might
Antonio.
have to look into it. Might have to look into it.
As soon as they get a real kicker.
Yep. I know. I saw a bunch of people saying that Brahmas would have won if Destroying wasn't injured, and I mean, they still made all their kicks, didn't they?
Yeah, they were 2 for 2. But he didn't kick
Yeah.
a field goal the whole season. They had 2 games where they
Yeah.
didn't kick a field goal. Because I don't
I'm
think they
pretty sure
trusted
they're
him to
just
kick field
memeing.
goal.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't think they had to.
You have to remember Texas education. So Take it with a
there
grain
were
of salt.
4th down attempts that they missed that they could have kicked a field goal if they trusted their kicker.
Next up, we got the Michigan Panthers against the Houston Roughnecks. This game was close in the first half, and then the third quarter happened. Houston's defense did not come out of the locker room, and they gave up 22 points in the third.
doesn't look like the offense really did either.
Yeah, not much. I mean, it was about it was about the same as how they performed in the first half. But
Yeah.
if they would have held them up a little bit more, it could have been a closer game. But they just got completely blown out.
What happened to frickin'? I don't understand anymore. Mark Thompson.
Yeah, I have no idea. Dude hasn't
Yeah,
showed
The
up.
offensive player of the year, and they're not even using him. I don't care if he's 29. You guys are 0-3. You should try something different, like using your offensive player of the year. How stupid are these guys?
Yeah, I don't know.
And then there was Danny Etling fighting. So
Yeah, Danny Etling
Yo!
fighting 0 for 1, but still a sighting.
yeah, 30 for 3 rushes for 15 yards though
That's
too.
good. Yep. They definitely won on the run game on
He's
this
no
game.
EJ Perry, but you know.
Yeah. Definitely one on the run. Just almost a little bit over doubling their yards.
16 for 19 is crazy.
Yeah.
EJ Perry might have been player of the week.
Yeah. Honestly,
193.5.
maybe.
Yeah.
I hate the
Congrats.
college football quarterback rating. It makes no sense.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
hate it too. It's so dumb. It's so idiotic.
Yeah, it's really stupid. And then obviously the defenders won, so I don't cover that shit.
Because of another choke job.
Oh.
Alright, let me share my screen.
Freaking bomber outside my house? What's going on?
Probably. I would expect nothing else.
Alright.
I mean, we do have an Air Force base nearby, so.
Outside the Hash, episode 8 from UFL. So I had my Memphis showboats. No, it's not my Memphis. Nate's Memphis showboats
Mine.
were at my Birmingham Stallions.
Oh
So-
my gosh. It's a
home,
Salvatore.
home opener for the Birmingham Stallions, and they put on a show for their home crowd. They won the game
Holy
33-14
crap.
and
The
outgained the
rushing
showboats 424 yards to 212. With 324 yards passing. Birmingham finally went to one quarterback system because last 2 weeks they've been going back and forth between Matt Corral and Adrian Martinez. This week they just settled on Adrian Martinez, and he showed out.
Good choice. Nate, are you sure you want to be a Showboats fan?
It's better than Arlington right now.
Yeah, they do have a win.
Yeah, that's about all that's going for him.
Yeah. Everybody sucked at conversions this week in this game, but everybody was good at kicking. The kicking in this league has been really, really good so far. I don't think any kicker has missed 2 field goals.
That's nuts. The NFL has no excuse to have a bad kicker anymore.
Yeah.
No excuses.
Yeah, so Memphis kicker even kicked a 57-yarder. Birmingham hasn't had to kick a 50-plus yet because
And yet Chad Ryland's in the NFL? What's going on?
Yeah. Yeah, so anyways, for the Stars, they gave the Memphis their wide receiver, Jonathan Adams, who had 6 catches for 49 yards. And then for Birmingham, I gave their quarterback, Adrian Martinez, who went 18 of 28 for 334 yards and 2 touchdowns. Then 5 rushes for 44 yards.
The star player didn't even get 12 fantasy points. He didn't even get 50 yards. I honestly would have given it to whoever got the turnover.
Maybe.
If it was an interception,
No, it was a fumble.
then yeah, maybe not.
Alright, so
That's crazy.
here's how this week's ratings went.
I did pretty okay.
We all picked the Renegades just to watch them absolutely choke it away.
Idiots. I hate my team.
Yeah.
I'm also just bad at picking in this league.
Yeah, so.
To be fair, if we count all but the last 2 minutes, we would have been right.
Yeah, fair enough.
I would have been right on Memphis than last week.
I thought it was
yeah.
San Antonio.
Yeah. I'm still holding the lead on that. Nice.
Yeah. So Kyle's
Yeah.
in the lead right now, so I color-coded it so we can see who's in first, second, third.
I don't like this league anyways. So.
Yeah, it sucks. I hate the Rock. Here's
I
the
hate the Rock
standings.
too.
Rock is great.
Nah, screw 'em.
Nice. We got the good team on top in the XFL division.
Cringe.
What do you mean cringe?
It's St. Louis. That's cringe.
You're cringe.
Reverse Uno.
It says Renegades fan.
It says
Yeah, talk to his
champion
ring,
Renegades,
though,
yeah.
you know?
Let me count
talk
all the
about under
rings.
500.
Let me count all the rings my teams have, and I'm actually gonna slowly go down until I.
Alright, and here's our league leaders in yardage. Top
I don't
three.
even. It hurts. It hurts.
Shout
Over
out-
100 more passing yards. Over 100 more.
Can't get a win.
And 0-3.
Shout out
Over
to
100 more.
He's like the Dak Prescott of this league.
That's none of Luis's losses are on him.
you should
I don't
just
know.
do
Literally-
the
None of them are on
Birmingham-
Dak either. He's just stat padding.
You should just do the Birmingham
Luis is
method
not
of
stat
just running
padding.
the
He's
ball
actually-
and throwing all the ball to one person.
Luis is not stat padding. Dak is stat padding. Used literally in their Packers game, he got to like 400 passing yards in that playoff game because he got like all of them in the fourth quarter. Luis Perez is actually playing well. His defense just blows, and his coach is an idiot.
True.
Alright, and so
Okay.
this is this week's pick.
Battlecocks.
Yeah, give me them cocks.
Okay, so Kyle and
Stallions.
and well, I hate the XFL, so
Stallions.
Yeah, I'd be a fucking moron.
Are
to
you
not pick Stallions.
mentally
Brahmas,
retarded?
Michigan.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Brahmas.
Are you mentally stupid?
There's another potentially canceled.
Can I get the Brahmas?
Oh crap! I gotta go with my team. I'll go with the Brahmas.
And then Renegade that Gamblers.
Uh,
I'm giving the
Give
Renegades
me the
one last
Gamblers.
chance.
I'll take the Gamblers.
You know
I
what?
think
No.
the Renegade. I think
No,
the
never mind.
Renegades
If
are
you're
gonna
both
win
going
this.
Gamblers, I'm going Gamblers.
Wow, you're not even. Wow.
To be fair,
I'm
I was
last
only
in
going
this league.
Gamblers because I will not pick an XFL team.
I think the Renegades can easily win this. I think they can. I'm just assuming the choke. My heart says Renegades,
You know what?
but
You know
I
what?
know
You know
who
what?
they
Here,
are.
here we go. Gosh.
Are you locking it in, or are you gonna go to the Renegades?
I hate picking this stupid league so much. I'm so bad at it.
Well, you can't lose anything if you just go with me and Kyle. You can't fall any further behind.
Yeah, but he's still mid.
Yeah, well, I make up in one particular league where I may or may not be 9-1. So, get wrecked.
I think there's 2 leagues where you're like, you only have one left.
Absolutely built different, yeah. I'm confident in my first 2 picks.
Right, you
Yeah, I'm pretty confident in my first 2. After that, I just
You know what? Yeah, I'll stick with it. I don't like it, but
I'm confident in my principles of picking only the USFL teams.
Arlington F tier, screw them.
Yeah.
Okay, I wouldn't call them F tier. I would definitely
Yeah,
say
I would.
Okay, I'm moving
After
Michigan
that choke
up.
job, they deserve it.
I would move Battlehawks up above Brahmas.
I think it's Michigan
And then
above
yeah,
the Brahmas.
yep, I agree.
Yeah.
And then I would say down 1 and then
Nope, down 2, F tier. They suck.
And then Gamblers
okay, they can
down
both
bottom.
be. They can both be in the
Good.
bottom.
Oh yeah, we get a tank bowl this
Now I'll
week.
move Memphis to C. Well, actually, I'll move. DC's 2-1 now, right?
Yeah,
I'll
but
just leave them both in
they're
C.
incredibly mid. Yeah,
Yep. Great.
I'm fine with that.
All right.
I'm ready for the tank bowl.
All right. On to the LFA. Who wants to go
I
first?
can go first. All right.
Once again, stats weren't posted, so.
Yeah,
we
stats
do
were not
have
posted.
They were posted.
Mine
They're
were
just,
not.
not, they're just not posted on the game thing. They're posted in the by week stats.
I didn't see them.
Yeah, I didn't see them.
Well, when I did my thing today, they were there.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
today.
Yeah, I didn't do them today.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna have them.
Yeah, I'm not
filled
gonna
mine
have
out today.
Um, The Raptors had
But
a
I
good
checked
comeback against the Fundies. Not really many stats to talk about, but the Fundies just didn't hold on in the second half and choked away their lead and lost by 5 to the Raptors. This makes the second dinosaur team they have lost to, so that seems to be their kryptonite at the moment.
And about to lose to
more like their
meteor. Two in a week is or 2 losses in a row is not that great. So hopefully they can come back, but it's a good turnaround.
They're the fraudadors.
Fraudadors.
Yeah, fraudadors.
Well, maybe I can go to the LFA website and try to pull stats that way really fast.
They're kept weird because they're in that bye-week thing, and then you have to sort.
Yeah, it shouldn't take too long. I sort of have it down now. So, but I'll go over that once I cover both slides and try to see. So, first matchup, and my second Falcons gonna Falcon. Galgos at the Reyes. So the Galgos were down 19-0 in this game, and thought the Reyes were going to coast in this one, but the Reyes forgot how to score for pretty much the entire rest of the game, got a field goal in the second quarter, and were shut out. I repeat, shut out in the second half by the freaking Galgos, and allowed Trayvon to score multiple touchdowns. Thanks a lot, guys. What are you doing? So at the same time, glad to have my first win, but unfortunately, my odds of having a team that goes undefeated and winless in the same year are looking more and more grim. But Anthem and the Caudillos.
The Raiders.
Well,
true. They folded. That's even better.
I don't know if I'd count that, but...
Yeah, I don't count that.
Anthem and Caudillos are still holding on pretty tight for both of those, respectively.
I'd be shocked if Anthem wins the game.
I'd be probably more, yeah. I think that'd be more shocking than a Caudillos loss, but close. But yeah, so this is on Falcons Get a Falcon. Pretty big choke job, but it was a slow but gradual, just a painful, long game for the Reyes outside of the first. So, key play of the game was the Galgos take the lead for good with the touchdown in the third, and the next game for the Galgos is a loss at the Raptors. In this next game,
I thought I was going to cover that game because I went to bed when it was 19-0.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna cover it because it's the Galgos, but it is what it is. So, and no surprise here, the Caudillos run away with this one, 39-8. Fun fact is Caudillos have only allowed 53 points on the season, whereas the rest of the teams in the league have allowed over 100 at least. I think it even might be close to everyone's allowed at least 110. Might be one or two teams that are under just a tiny bit underneath that. So to say the Caudillos are just on a league of their own right now is a bit of an understatement. Defense is insane. Jeremy Johnson is my Pookie Bear. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. So Caudillos were kind of spread the love throughout each quarter. Shout out to the extra point block, though, in the fourth, which was my key play of the game. The Dinos getting the blocked extra point for 2 points in the fourth quarter was the key deciding factor in this game because they would have lost 40 or 39-6. Instead, it was 39-8, so it was pretty devastating to the Caudillos plus minus. Next game, the Caudillos get to defeat the Fundadores or the Fraudadores, so that is all I have to cover there, but I'm going to try really quick and see if I can pull up these stats. So if I go over here, and then so they literally didn't say week 6 last night, so that's kind of cheap on them, but it is what it is, literally. So I got to now find it. I still have to kind of figure out how this works.
If you use the search bar on the right above it, you can type in whatever the team name is, and then it will take away the everybody else.
Okay.
And then you just sort.
So, had a 364 passing. 364 passing yards, 999 rushing yards. So the Caudillos almost put up 500 yards on the Dinos in the championship rematch. just outclassing them in every respect of the game. So it looked like they split passes and rushes for the most part. So yeah, 20. I don't know if that's completed passes or pass attempts, but regardless, crap ton of yards for how much they were throwing. And then the Galgos, we will see. Significantly less yards here by a little bit, but they 219 passing yards for Trayvon Boykin. They looked pretty strong in the ground game. Those are 22. Also, can we talk about the fact that they doubled them in the race in yards? I don't know what in the world happened. That is insane. Did they just not gain another yard the entire second half? Like, because if you scored 19 points, I have to imagine you probably got at least 100 yards in the first quarter. So pretty ugly game.
Much like I went to bed.
Pretty much. So that's that there.
Could have just been a bunch of like lost yards. I don't know. Even then, I think that would be just as impressive.
No, I didn't want to do it at the beginning. From current slide. There we go. So the LFA. Here's my game. The Hefes at the Mexicas. This was an absolute shock. I did not expect the Hefes to win a football game. They won this game 23-19, despite the fact they were out yarded.
Gained.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't by much.
No, but yeah, 381 to 344. They had both quarterbacks had the exact same stat line in passing.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
The difference is 10 more rushing yards for Kenneth Allen. That's funny.
Yeah.
Dang.
But the Hefe scored 3 touchdowns, and Mexico's only scored 2. Neither team.
It's a lot of yards for their score.
Yeah. So anyway, both quarterbacks I gave the stars. So it was Anthony Perkins for the Hefes and Kenyatta Allen for the Mexicas. They're both 18 of 25 for 279 and 2 touchdowns. Perkins had 5 rushes for 21 yards, and Allen had 5 rushes for 31 yards. And here is how the pick'em for the week went. We were all really bad. Except for the game that made sense.
Wow, and I thought we were all locks on these. Wow.
To be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're 3 and. I mean, like Raptors. I was really close.
Honestly, with all those losses for us, it's still good for the Gallos Negros. It just bumped them up even higher.
Yeah.
I think it's just
to hear the standings.
Gallos Negros with a negative 21 point differential in third.
What?
The rest is not like them.
Yeah, I can tell you why.
Second place at 8.8 versus the Candios 22. Lord have mercy. This is not even close.
Yeah.
I got there's 3 teams. I guess granted there's only 9, but only 3 of them have a positive.
Yeah. Yeah, so here are our league leaders through 6 weeks.
Wow. What a baby Malik. Filling in Jawan's place.
Wait, is GNG Gallos Negros?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because Galgos and Gallos both start with the same 3 letters.
Yeah.
Mahika's running game is wild.
Yeah.
Do they just not throw the ball? What? Third and passing too.
Yeah.
Oh my! What the?
They apparently
and yet they
don't
lose
have
to
a
the
defense.
Hefes.
They
Yeah.
just don't have defense.
You know?
I don't get the Mahicas. Mexicas. Mexicas.
No, they get called Mexicas this week.
They're the Mexicans.
Yeah,
No, that's fair. After
they
the
don't
loss,
deserve it this week.
If it lost to the
Mexicans.
Hefes.
you lose to the half-ace, you don't deserve the respect of the proper name.
Yep. Alright, so here is the pick.
Oh man, these are going to be so brutal.
My cat wanted attention.
Cadios, I'm coming back to that one. Cadios.
I'm going to surprise everybody and also pick the Cadillos.
This one's a hard one, but I'm gonna
No,
pick
it's
the
not.
Cadios.
No, it's not.
Okay. The Gallus Negros at the Raptors.
Give me my Blackhawks. It's a hard one. It's a hard one.
This one is hard.
This is, yeah.
But
I'm
I'm
going
feeling,
Raptors.
yeah, this game is
What's
a coin
the
flip.
SRS difference? -5 to negative
5.1 to.
Okay. Negative
Yeah, they're
5.3.
dead even. Oh
Yeah,
wait, no.
I'm
I
gonna-
looked,
not.
No.
I looked at dinos. I looked
Yeah.
at dinos. My bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Raptors.
Oh my
FA
gosh.
I'm going 2-game win streak. We're gonna double our win total from last year.
This
I don't think the
game
Reyes
is-
fucked this one up. I don't think they fucked this one up. Give me the Reyes.
I'm really tempted to pick Ty.
Oh, do you want to hit the music though, Nate?
Yeah.
No, I got the music. I got the music.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on
I'm
my
not
dick
cutting
right now. I'm
that.
just stroking my shit.
You're stuck with that. That's what you chose to.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
I almost misclicked. I almost used Jekka. That was almost really bad.
No,
That
that
was
one would
almost-
need to get cut.
That was almost really bad. Where is it? Did you?
No,
Yeah,
that
I
should
need
still
to.
be there.
Wait, which one are you talking about? This one?
Yeah, I almost got trigger happy and chose that was 10.
Jack would have been.
Yeah,
dead.
Kyle's is purposeful, but mine would have been way worse, but accidental.
Yeah, I would have petitioned to cut yours. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, give me a second to think about this one. I'm
Your
gonna
class
take
of 09 is
Dinos
a
for
staple of
next.
the internet now.
Yes,
You said what?
Dinos for the next game. I need to think
Dinos.
about this and see what you get.
I'm going Dinos too.
Yeah, I'm going Dinos. Galagos are just all over the place. I don't think they win, but it's definitely a battle of mid.
I'm gonna go Reyes.
Wow, we have 2 battles of mid this week.
At this point in this league, it's 3.
Alright.
The whole league is mid. I think the Cadios
Okay,
are so good.
okay.
You have to put.
Hear me out on this.
I'll move the Blackhawks up, and the Fundador is down 1.
That's hard to say. Only for a whole week. But I gotta say this.
I will move the
If you're
Mexicans back
gonna
up.
do that, you have to put everyone 2 tiers below minimum the Cadios.
I'm down for that.
Okay, yeah.
I'm down for that.
Everybody's got to be at least 2 tiers down.
Yep, there. I'm fine with that.
Yes. So I'm good with that.
Yep.
Alright. And on to the IFL.
I can go first on this.
I got it.
Damn.
Okay. Unless if I no, I did have one for this one. I only had one though. And so looking like in this one, my Frisco Fighters looking like their normal selves now. Came out, got that dub against Quad City Steamwheelers. Quality win for them. Final score was 54-37. I overlooked the fun fact again. I probably should just get rid of that and just start doing key differentiator. But Frisco was pretty much in control of this game for the most part, shutting out the Quad City in the first quarter, and wasn't really in threat of losing this game by any means. And pretty much outclassed them in every aspect of the game besides passing, which with how Frisco runs their offense is not surprising whatsoever. While Frisco outran Quad City 113-15. TJ Edwards was really efficient, 8 for 10, 125 yards, and a couple touchdowns, and 13 rushes for 70 yards for 4 touchdowns. And the key receiver of the game was Devin McCoy for the Fighters, 4 catches, 83 yards, and a tutty. 1 turnover, Quad City threw a pick, and Frisco was clean on that front. And the key play of the game, shout out to Quad City for scoring a touchdown to make it 21-10. Because Frisco scored on the following possession to make it 28-10. So thank goodness Quad City scored when they did to prevent 28-3. I'm forever grateful for their sacrifice there. The next game for Frisco is on the road.
As a Quad City's representative, I just want to say that I miss EJ Hilliard.
Yes, that I do not blame you. Quad City wasn't necessarily terrible in this game by any means, but yeah, it's kind of clear cut that they were not on Frisco's level, at least in this game. But Quad City, Frisco, will be traveling to play Tulsa this upcoming week. So that was once again my one slide.
Nice.
Nice.
Let me share my screen. All right. So first up, both of my games basically sum up what happens when a stoppable force meets an immovable object. So we got the now 0-3 San Antonio Gunslingers against the against the now 3-0 Vegas Nighthawks. It was a blowout. The Nighthawks are just at an elite level above everyone else.
Wouldn't say everyone else, but
I wouldn't say everyone else. The next team is also on their tier.
They're up there with Frisco for sure now, though.
And San Diego.
Yeah.
And San Diego, yeah.
San Diego has like a nice field,
And and the Pirates.
No.
Nah, we hate the Pirates.
Well, objectively, you are right, Kyle. But over my dead body, will I give him credit after the incident on March 31st, 2023? Over my dead body.
So the interesting thing about this game is Vegas didn't really pass all too much, despite having 4 passing touchdowns. So they were 11 for 13 for 160 yards. So not a lot of passing for an indoor game.
There's only like half as many passing touchdowns as Nate Davis had against San Antonio.
Yeah, but they dominated on the run game.
They almost outran Frisco, which is saying a lot, because Frisco is by far and away the best rushing team in the league.
Yeah, they had 5 rushing touchdowns, which is where they really set themselves apart.
Can we just talk about the fact you scored 66 points on 29 offensive plays?
God, San Antonio's defense is so
They're
bad.
so bad.
It's
Maybe Antonio Brown was like the Bill Belichick. He's getting rid of players 1 year early instead of 1 year late, because apparently all these players suck now.
Yeah, apparently.
On defense, yeah. Poor Sam Castanova. He deserves better. Dude's a beast.
True. Yeah, no, he played really well. But, yeah, his defense did not do shit.
That's been an understatement.
Next up, we got the Massachusetts Pirates taking on the 0-3 Iowa Barnstormers. This game went about as you would expect it to. Not much passing from either team, but also not much running from Iowa either. Massachusetts' run game held pretty solid, giving them 4 touchdowns, so can't really complain there. Iowa gave 2 interceptions, which did not help them at all in their blowout loss.
Way to go, Kyle.
Yep. And then I think my other team's... my other team's on a bye.
Yep. All right. So, IFL. So,
Excuse me.
I have no games because my two of my teams lost and my other team was on a bye week. So,
Nice.
So, here's the other scores from around the league. We had the San Diego Strike Force beat the Rattlers 55-45. Shout out the Rattlers, though, who still had like 7,000 people show up to their game.
That's good. That's really good.
And then we had the Bay Area, who's also undefeated, I'm pretty sure.
I gotta give a major shout out to Arizona, considering the hell that they just went through this week. For anyone that doesn't watch hockey, they lost their hockey team. At least
Nobody
for
showed up to
now.
those games anyway.
So they showed up.
They showed up to the Rattlers more than they showed up
Despite
to the.
what they found out this week on Saturday or Sunday. So if you know someone from Arizona, give your brother a hug. They're going through some stuff.
Nah, they deserve it.
Oh no, I agree. Screw the NHL.
Yeah, I mean they live
Putting
out in the
hockey
desert.
Arizona.
That's all on them.
They still. I don't really.
At
really
least they're
quick.
selling the team to Utah, not to Atlanta again.
Arizona could still become an expansion team for hockey, though. Fun
Yeah.
fact. So
Along with
look at
Atlanta
NHL. Yeah.
again. All right.
Yeah, I saw the
they-
clause. The owner could like buy the new franchise if it goes back to Phoenix for like all the money he just made off the sale.
Yeah, if you give them $1 billion from the sale.
I don't think it's worth $1 billion to put a team back out there.
It's
I'm gonna be
probably
honest.
worth $50 out
Well,
there.
he can just get forced to sell it again, and then make
True.
All right.
long-term
Sorry.
investment. Yeah, the Bay Area beat Tucson as well. So
No surprise there.
yeah, bad week for Kevin Guy. So
What did I do this week? Oh, I did pretty good.
I was
I
mid per
closed
usual.
out one.
I got above 500. I got above 500.
Yep, so
Let's
he's down
go.
the standings are.
I am still killing it.
Yeah,
You're doing great in this league.
I can't pick in this league.
I
Right
had
now,
one
so.
loss this week. What the fuck? Nice.
Yep. All right.
You
so
just know this league, man.
Here's your
You know ball.
standings. So yeah, Bay Area is considered the best team right now through 3 weeks or through 5 weeks with SRS.
Not surprising. Well, not super surprising.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have picked them to be number one, but
they did
they're
win the
defending
championship
champs.
last year.
So
yeah.
Makes sense.
cool.
Shout out to my 0-3 Barnstormers.
Shout out to my own 3 gunslingers. Like I said, my teams are either in
Are
first
the
or last.
Storm also your team?
Yep. I'm telling you, I'm either winless or undefeated, or one loss. There is no in between with my teams.
Yeah.
The Mexicans might be the only one. No,
They're 4-2
still
or
top two,
whatever. Yeah.
They're still top 2.
But they lost
No.
to the Hefe, so.
Yeah, they might be my first mid team minus the Dallas.
Yeah. Here's the league leaders.
Hey, your teams are gonna win eventually.
Why? I have 2 quarterbacks leading leagues in passing that are 0-3. That play in Texas.
Plus the fact that Castronova's played like one less game than everybody.
Yeah, that is
Absolutely
impressive. What is
To
that,
be fair,
106 yards.
Luis
More
Perez is
than
decent.
the
Like
next.
Sam Castronova is on a different level. Bro's insane. It's really
Dude's
good.
on the wrong
He's just
team.
on a dog water
Yeah.
team.
Yep.
He's gonna go. They're gonna go 0-12 or whatever, how many ever games they play in this league. But he's gonna throw for like
5,000 passing
yeah.
yards or whatever.
He's gonna win MVP
Yeah.
despite the fact not winning the
Wait,
game.
is
That'd be
Arizona
amazing.
Rattlers or
I
is
kinda
it
want that to
Northern
happen now.
Arizona?
ARI is Arizona, the Rattlers.
Okay.
I think I'd probably put NAV for Northern Arizona.
Oh,
And a
Naz,
baby
yeah,
TJ and a
Makes sense.
baby.
Yeah, so he's leading the league in scoring. TJ Edwards.
Nice.
And on to the pick'em.
Oh, I've been dreading this.
This one's hard.
Gunslingers that. God damn it. I'm so done with the
This is bad.
gunslingers, but I also don't really trust the.
What do you think,
Tucson.
Kyle?
I'm gonna let you guys pick first.
Hell no.
They have not shown any defense, so.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Sugar Skulls on this one.
I'll go
Next
Sugar
one is
Skulls.
also the Battle of Mid. Holy shit.
Green Bay.
I'm more confident in the Blizzard winning.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, 2 Storms are playing, so it's gonna be a shit
There you
storm.
go.
Nighthawks.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me Nighthawks. Give me the Pirates.
Ooh.
Nate.
Yeah, I'll go Pirates.
Give me the Rattlers.
Yeah, Rattlers. Frisco.
Yeah, give me Frisco. Give me Panthers. It's gonna be a
That
close
one's
one, but
really hard.
It is hard, but I feel like Panthers is a.
Yeah, Panthers
Is
is
probably
probably
the
the
better
better pick, but I'm so far
I'm also
behind. I'm
taking
gonna try
Panthers 'cause they're
to
at home.
I'm either gonna dig my hole deeper, or I'm gonna try and dig my way out.
I'm trying to think what I want to do right now.
The Panthers are probably the smart choice.
I want to make my record better right now in this league more than anything, so I'm going to join Kyle. I'll take a chance.
All right,
on
time to start
Harry.
tanking it.
Cool.
Give me the Wranglers.
This could really go either way, though. I don't.
Yeah.
Who the wait? What's Gladiators? I'm being dumb.
Duke City,
What city?
Albuquerque.
Duke City.
Yeah,
Wranglers.
yeah, I'm probably sure. Northern Arizona.
Are pretty consensus picks.
I'm mostly doing it to try to make my record better.
You just want a better record not to go up in the standings.
Yeah,
He is like at.
I am above you in a couple different leagues by quite a few games, so like I don't have to take a risk.
I
He's gonna
think
move
these
all the
standings-
5-0 teams up into their own.
Okay, fair.
The amount of
that's
S-tier
embarrassing.
teams in this league is crazy. The talent disparity is wild.
Storm is
It
going
really
down.
is.
San Antonio.
Can we just put all the
Probably
win
both
list
goes
in the
here.
bottom tier? Yeah.
There really are no mid teams in this league, actually.
No, I mean right now there aren't, but I mean Naz is on the better side right now, but I think they are going to be mid.
Are we gonna put them with the Blizzard, or are we gonna...
Put them with the Blizzard for now, and then I think we're good.
That's fine with me.
Yeah, I feel like
yeah, I still have no.
we just
deal.
kind of like there is an A tier, but it's just nothing like sits there right now.
Yeah, I trust Kyle considering his insane ability to pick in this league. So that's
Don't worry, I'm gonna go I'm gonna lose them all this week, which means you guys are gonna lose them all except Jackson. Jackson will have one win.
Yep. All right, on to the National Arena League.
All right, I got this.
There are 2 whole games in this league. Well, I guess there were
All right.
technically 3, but one was an exhibition game in a league. that I
one was the
did.
exhibition. Yeah,
Well, I mean,
with Idaho.
yeah. Well, I mean, technically the Cobras was an exhibition game too. It's just
Yep.
they were playing in more of a league that matters. Idaho was playing.
So my matchup was the only real matchup.
Yeah, your matchup was the only
Yeah.
matchup that counted.
It was a really good game.
Yeah.
Wish
So
it was.
just to get mine over real quick, there were no stats on it, nothing on the webpage. Carolina beat Peach State 48-12 in an exhibition. Really, not much else to say about it.
Yeah, well, they had to apologize.
Oh yeah, they had to
There was
apologize
some
for
sort
kicking
of
their ass
incident
so
on their
bad.
bench.
No, they were just too good. They were apologizing for being the best team.
Yeah, they beat the AAL2 team, but they didn't beat them as bad as Harrisburg did.
Yep.
Spoiler.
And then the
Alright.
Oklahoma Flying Aces had another bye week. I do not know when they're going to finally come off one. But it'll happen
Super
eventually.
schedule.
Thanks Topeka. Thanks North Texas.
Seriously. All right. So, my matchup, probably game of the week out of all the leagues.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely
for
insane
sure.
battle.
Yeah, good game.
Um,
Good game.
Sioux City. I was the lone picker, by the way. So I'll eat that W. Baby, I believe in my team. And they came out here, got the dub, 62-61, in an epic thriller. Back and forth. Sioux City took the early lead, but Colorado took it to go into the half up. Sioux City had a better third, though, and then Colorado almost won it in the fourth quarter. With get down to how they almost won in a second, but Colorado did have more first downs, they had more penalties. This is what threw me off, though. At first, with how close this game is, the yardage disparity is absolutely insane. Colorado had 300 yards. Sioux City had 130. 130 yards
Off the short
and
field.
won. Colorado clearly out Sioux City. Sioux City ran the ball quite a bit more, which is what they've done traditionally as well. Joshua Hounds was 9 for 11. Awkward new angle drop, boys. 44 yards, a touchdown, and ran for 7 rushes, 44. Also had 44 yards on the ground and 3 touchdowns. He was their leading rusher. The leading receiver was Khalil Hayes on the Spartans, 9 receptions, 111 yards, and 3 touchdowns. So he was cooking in this game. Team turnovers. Colorado had 1. I think they had a fumble. Sioux City didn't have any. Key play of the game. Colorado actually scored a touchdown with, I think, 0 seconds left or very close to it. But they got stuffed on the game-winning 2-point conversion. So Sioux City won because of that.
I like the balls on the coach.
Agreed. Absolutely agreed. Because they did not have to do it. But they tried to full send, and it did not work out for them. And the key
Sometimes you just say
differentiator.
fuck overtime, and
Yeah. No, I agree.
it's the
To be honest,
Lovey,
with the-
Lovey Smith, Dan Campbell special. You know.
For real. I will say this definitely makes me feel a lot better about Colorado. Colorado's legit. So it makes me feel a lot better about Omaha struggling against them. I think even though Sioux City isn't on Omaha's level, Colorado's clearly proven they're
Colorado is proving that a team with no
great.
website can actually be competent.
Yes, can become competent. But this was the differentiator. Sioux City had 256 kick return yards and 2 kick return touchdowns. They were insane on special teams compared to Colorado's 117 and didn't get 1 single kick return touchdown.
Embarrassing.
So they outclassed them and had more all-purpose yards, or actually maybe not. But yeah, so that was a big differentiator as to how Sioux City pulled it off. So next game, big shocker. One of my teams has a bye. So unless the schedule is wrong, very possible that the schedule is wrong. So, but I looked at their website and it didn't say they were playing. So
Let me check. Real
I
quick on
think
the,
it's right. Save clip. Interesting.
that
new?
Horsemen play the Beef, and Cobras play the Spartans next week. So,
Again, already? Sweet.
Nice.
I know our rematch with the Beef is coming up, right? Or is that beginning of next month? I thought it was the end of this month.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I haven't.
Wait,
I'm not looking more than 1 week ahead on the
1
schedule.
week ahead, right? Yeah.
Because everything's subjective to change.
Yeah.
That's an understatement.
Did you have any games, Kyler? No, right?
Kyle,
Oh, no, I already
Kyle,
went-
Kyle
never
went.
mind.
Oh, he went. I'm stupid.
Yeah, I had my exhibition game.
Yes. So NAL, I didn't have any games. So, my Spartan, the Colorado lost. So,
Nice, they got them both.
to hear their standings,
Built different in this league.
yeah, Nate's killing it.
Nate, you should have taken the Cats.
That would have been funny,
Yep.
but
It
no,
would've.
not an idiot.
I think
So.
Wheeling it might be the only good team in the AAL, and I don't think they have any crossover games. So here is the standings
All over the place.
Yep.
as listed by the league website. So.
Beef is crazy.
They just haven't played.
True.
I feel like the standings are really hard on this league because it literally is a mid or not. Or sorry, bad or good. There is no in between.
I think the Horsemen as a team that played good with when they had their
No,
team,
they're trash.
and then bad when they didn't have their team.
No, bad. I mean that differential says it all.
Yeah, when they didn't play with their team.
Skill issue.
Anyways, here's the standing. Here's the league leaders.
Scott Myers.
Tommy Armstrong in third, despite only playing 2 games.
Yeah, the
And
fact
second in rushing.
Guy Myers is only even close because he's played like twice as many games as everybody else.
Skill issue. It's about to be kicked off that list. Once Tommy Armstrong starts playing, I guess granted he doesn't run as much. At least as much as Edwards.
Yeah. Guy Myers with the most rushing yards. Nice.
Because he played twice
What a
as many
guy.
games as everybody.
That's changing.
What a guy.
Yeah. All right. So here is the pick.
Beef.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, the
Beef.
Horsemen are a good team according to Jackson, but I gotta go Beef here.
Yeah, I picked the beef because I'm not sure if Schaefer's gonna show up. You know.
Yeah, true. Wait, what day is the 19th? It's a Friday. He might not be there.
No, he probably had the weekend off.
Then give me the Cobras again.
You know, my record's already bad. You know, fuck it. Let's go, Colorado.
I really want to pick Colorado, but I'm gonna go Cobras.
I think it's a safer pick.
That is.
It's a safer pick. Something's telling me, man.
I don't think these standings change.
I think it's fair.
I think we can move Colorado back to the Colorado tier.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
Even
fair.
if it's, even if
Differentiate.
it's 1 point. The 1 point is the difference between the Colorado tier and the B tier.
True.
Yep. I agree with that.
And I'm moving ahead or down until we see what happens.
Yeah, Flying Aces are also another team that just needs to play more.
Yeah.
I think that's the most frustrating thing with this league is like no one plays every week.
And then a lot of gay people have
Somehow.
to play the other team twice.
I think once again it didn't help that two teams just had to bail.
Yeah.
No.
Like right before the season started. Alright, on to the AIF. I know I
I'll
have
go.
a game.
I can cover my game
I
real
got
quick.
mine.
It's a quick one.
Oh yeah, everybody.
Mine's
has
also a
one.
quick one.
All right, so I had a
Kyle, I had the
close
Cedar
game?
Rapids River Kings. versus
Kyle started
Alright,
talking
you know-
first. I pulled up
Titans.
Kyle.
Final score is Tritons 58,
fine.
River Kings 38.
I'm not on the right stream right now. Nate.
I don't care. I literally have no stats, so co-parter.
Okay.
no, I have
no.
stats. I have stats for the
Yeah,
Maryland Eagles.
so that's why I should go first because mine didn't have stats.
Okay, go Nate.
I
So-
only have stats for the Maryland Eagles.
Yeah,
if you get what I'm
Tritons
saying.
won 58-38.
I
Ran
agree
away
with
with this
Kyle.
game, and next week they're playing exhibition games. So there, boom, done. See how hard that was, Kyle?
So I also had an exhibition game. I had the
I
Harrisburg
didn't have an exhibition
Stampede
game. My exhibition game's next week.
against the Maryland Eagles. As we see, the Harrisburg Stampede stats were not posted, but the Maryland Eagles was. Stampede won 84-0, and that concludes mine.
Okay, to be fair, I should have let you go first. You should have said you had a meme score.
No, I did it. I had stats for one of the teams.
Yeah, that
alright,
didn't
here,
sound-
Okay. From current slide. Alright, the AIF. And this is what happens when you have a team that actually functions and posts stats.
Must be dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, must be.
The Amarillo Venom played the Columbus Lions, and the Columbus Lions won 75-27.
Are the Venom ever gonna win?
Coming from guy that took the venom.
I guess they played
Yeah.
3 games, right? They played somebody else. They haven't. Columbus has only played the Venom twice.
Yep.
Holy crap.
But yeah, so they outgained them 308-117. They outrushed them 62 to -11.
Oh my!
So
This is.
yeah, 256 to 128.
Did it snow indoors or something? Is this Titans Patriots all over again? Kerry
Yep.
Collins with -10 rushing
It
yards.
was
Or
11
something?
touchdowns to 4 touchdowns. I couldn't find their proper conversion numbers, so I just put how many they scored of each.
Whew.
Amarillo also
5
missed a field goal. They had
turnovers.
5 turnovers.
Oh,
So I gave their star to Z Robertson, who had 5 receptions for 59 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Marcus Brooks for Columbus, who was 17 of 21. I did not put. He had 256 for passing. I just forgot to put the yards for some stupid reason. But anyway, 6 touchdowns. And then he had one rush for 1 yard and a touchdown on his rushing.
brutal.
Here's how we sit
Oh,
on the.
Kyle,
Again?
you are dog water.
hey, I got a win.
You are so bad.
I finally got a win.
You're so bad.
Congratulations, Kyle. You picked right on the
I'm
exhibition game.
Fucking awful at this one.
That's an understatement.
I make up for it in the other leagues. That's all I know. Most of the other ones.
You're not winless anymore. See, here's how we fit. Now, this is an SRS thing that makes no sense.
Holy crap.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. All the teams with wins have good ones. All the teams with losses have bad ones.
Yeah.
How about you have one team that's played one game,
Yeah.
one team that's played 3 somehow, and then the other 3 played 2.
They've almost doubled the amount of points that they've given up.
That's
Scoring now.
And here's the league leaders, asterisk, because it's only from the Columbus games.
The Venom are pretty good. 190 passing yards over 3 games. That's pretty good.
Over 2 games, because they don't have, it's only the games against the Lions.
Ah, shit.
Wait, where's Corpus Christi stats against Mississippi?
It was a 12-hour, 2 12-hour bus rides. That was the stat.
Oh man, that league leading right there.
And I think whoever took a bus ride to Harrisburg would be the league leader.
Lines.
Give me the Lions. Yep.
Yeah.
Kyle should
Anyway.
Stampede odds.
I'm gonna be 2-6 after this week.
Kyle, go Stampede odds.
You know what? Give me Stampede.
All right.
I think the Stampede can do it.
They are coming off a good game,
Yep, a blowout. Joke's on you. I'm gonna get 1 win closer.
No, you're not.
I'm.
All right, that looks good to me.
I pretty much keep it.
Actually,
Yeah.
Venom down to F.
I bet him down to F.
That's actually fair.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. We're good.
Okay. All right, on to Major League Rugby.
Nate, do you want to go first?
Okay, I can go first. I only have 1, so.
Oh, okay, I have 2, but yeah, you can go first.
Oh, okay, I'll go first. I have like only 1 for each league. It's really funny. Okay. So my only mid team, literally the only team in the middle of the pack. Everybody else is dead last, first, or second. Dallas took down Utah 22-20, but the stats show. I really don't understand how they pulled it off. They had, obviously they had more tries, but beyond that, less penalty goal kicks, less tackles. They had more penalties, which hurt them. One yellow card for Utah, so I guess that helped them. And then they had a couple more lineouts, but I wouldn't say that's something that would sway the game. Utah had a few more scrums. They had a better conversion rate. So overall, Utah seemed like they had the better game for the most part. Just couldn't get the job done. Utah's key player was Joel Hodgson.
They were
10
too
points.
busy trying to get a hockey team. That's why,
That's true. They were distracted by that. It's a good point. Joel Hodgson had 10 points, 2 goals kicked, 876 kicking meters, 19 tackles, 47 rushing meters. Dallas's key player of the game was Connor Winchester, 7 points, 2 goals kicked, 316 kicking meters, 122 running meters. Key play of the game belongs to Thomas Beckerman. He scored the winning try in the 80th minute, and that gave Dallas the lead for good. And they took advantage over a rolling ball. I don't know what that means, but I'll learn it one day. That's what the article said, so I'm going to roll with it. The key differentiator that I saw that somewhat stood out was Dallas had a lot more breakdowns, 137 to Utah 76. The fun fact of this, Dallas set their franchise win record this week. Most wins in the season with 3. So,
Impressive.
and their next game, you guessed it, I have another bye. So,
Beautiful.
I don't understand how I think all my teams have had their bye at this point. It's straight up crazy. But
All right, so next up, we have the New England Free Jacks against the Houston SaberCats. Rarhis. The New England Free Jacks beat the SaberCats 47-35. based on it was a relatively close game, but the Free Jacks were able to edge them out by 12 points at the end.
Excuse me?
Yeah, they
Family
edged 'em.
show kind.
Yep. Edging is okay. Edging is okay. They had a significant amount more carries. I think it's 25 more carries for the Free Jacks, and they did have a yellow card, but that doesn't really do much. I'm just kind of grazing at the stats here, but 6 of the conversions is 6 conversions versus it helps if I can talk today. 6 conversions against 1 for the SaberCats can really sway it in your favor as well. That just about sums up that game. There's not really much else to talk about. The Seattle Seawolves finally played well against a bad team, instead of keeping it within 2 points for some reason, or 1 possession for them. They were able to beat RFC
Scorigami?
36-5 potentially.
Probably not.
We don't know.
The league's not that old, so maybe, but it doesn't seem like that out of the score.
I mean, we could go through and manually make one to see, but effort, they just about dominated everything that mattered in this game. And yeah, another game that really not much else to say. Seawolves stay really well on the season. They finally get a win that we kind of expected, a nice blowout, so that's good. And then the Miami Sharks had a bye week, so this is a win for them, I guess.
Beautiful. All right, turn slide. All right, Major League Rugby. I had Chicago Hounds winning their second consecutive game, 2-game win streak, as they smoked Anthem 26-59, though they did give up 4 tries, so Anthem did get a point.
Anthem's so bad.
So, it was 9 tries to 4 tries. Conversion kicks were pretty good for Chicago, 7 of 9. No penalty or drop kicks on either team. Disciplines, no cards, but there was 10 more penalties by
10 more penalties.
Wait. Is this a win streak for the Hounds?
Yes, yeah, he said the first thing he said.
Yeah, 2-game win streak.
Sometimes, wow. That's impressive.
To be fair, it's Anthem.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I still didn't think they were going to get that this week.
Yeah.
This season.
That's true.
I mean,
yeah. Anyways, yeah, so they had more set pieces, they had less breakdown, less carries, but that's not really that surprising. So Oscar Collar, I gave the Anthem star. He had 9 points from 1 try, 1 conversion, 283 kicking meters and 90 meters running. And then Dylan Fawcett for Chicago had 15 points from 3 tries, 75 kicking meters. He got 10 carries and 78 meters traveled. Here are the so Old Glory's on a bye, and Utah lost, so that's why I don't have any other games. San Diego beat New Orleans in the other games around the league. This is how the week went for our picking.
Wow, I did really well.
I did pretty good too. I think we all did.
I went perfect on the week. Nice.
Yeah, everybody had. We're all pretty good at picking this league so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Somehow, this and the Aussie League, we're really good at picking.
This one sort of makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like this one.
We're able to weed out the good from the bad for the most part here. Aussie, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. Here's the standings. Shout out to the second place in the East Hounds.
That one loss drops them to third. Oh
I
my!
can't believe they're in second. I cannot believe they're in second right now.
Who?
The
Chicago.
Hounds.
Oh yeah, because the freaking West blows, or sorry, the East blows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always get confused because Chicago's in both sides for multiple sports.
Yeah. It's always confusing. I get what you're saying.
Being in the middle does, you know.
Yeah.
The top,
Nice.
and then the West is the top.
2 ties. Old Glory.
Yeah. West is top heavy.
Shout out to Anthem, negative 30.6 SRS in 7 games.
It's crazy. Dude, it's crazy.
That is impressive. I'm glad the Jackals are SRS of 0.
Yeah.
That's
I think
based.
also impressive.
That's my team right there.
Yeah.
That's based.
Definition of
Being
mid.
under 500. Yeah,
Literally the
Most-
definition of mid.
the
My,
most
like I
mid-
said,
mid team.
my only mid team. Good for you guys. Would never thought they would be my mid team. I didn't pick them to be a mid team.
Yeah. Also the fact that Anthem has given up 200 more points than they scored.
Oh my
Just about.
gosh. They're, like I
More
said,
than anyone.
they are
so-
bar none, the worst team recovering by far.
But I guess that's what happens
I
when
just
you're made
wanna
a
know-
month before the season starts.
Yes.
Do we think they're gonna get a win this season?
No!
And who do you think-
Absolutely not.
No, like I said earlier.
They're lucky they
in
have
this episode,
points.
Like I said,
Who do you think is the most likely team to lose to them if one did?
Miami.
Yeah.
Okay,
man.
fair.
But like I said, it would be more of a shock if Anthem won a game this year than if the Cadios lost a game. It'd be more
Fair.
surprising,
That's fair.
which says a lot because it'd be really shocking if the Cadios lost. Maybe to the Fundies, but if they lost to anyone else, it'd be insane.
Yep.
And on to this week's pick.
All right, picking against Anthem.
That's
They
a
might have a
hard
bye.
one.
Joke's on you. They're on a bye.
No! How many freaking buys?
Wow,
All
this
my
is,
teams just do it.
this is
Do
actually.
it. Did I
really
not
hard
have
one.
one team that has like a week 10 bye? What is going on? Free Jacks.
Give me the Seawolves. They're gonna win by 2.
I'm gonna go Seawolves. Yeah. But Nate's going Free Jack,
Yep.
and Kyle going Seawolves.
Yeah, this is that's
Go
a
gold.
Nola.
yeah. Give me gold.
I'll go Houston. They'll bounce back.
I'll go with Abercrombie.
Yeah, I think they'll bounce back. I agree.
Or they're gonna tie. Ooh, Chicago gonna have a 3-game win streak.
I'm going Jackson.
I
Jackson.
could agree with that. I could go with Hounds. I think they're the better team.
Holy-
And Nord Legion.
Dies of mid. I'll go
Give me
Legion.
Warriors. Give me Warriors.
Aren't the Legion like? I think
Yeah,
like
but
5 and
they
1.
squeaked out literally every win.
Yeah, they feel
Kyle
good.
makes it sound like Seattle's bad against bad teams. Legion are on a whole new level of mid.
For a 5 and 1.
They
team.
are the worst team at 5 and 1, or like 1 or 2 lost teams out of all the leagues. Easily the worst one.
They're like the Steelers when the Steelers started out
Yes.
11 and 0 or whatever.
That is what they are. They are bar none the worst team, with 1 or 2 losses only.
My cat stole my seat
Yeah,
from me.
Houston Goods moved down,
Yeah,
or
Houston goes down,
you
and
could
then,
move up the Free Jacks and put them above.
So
And-
what I would like to suggest is put Seattle and the Free Jacks in S tier, and whoever loses just goes down 1.
that's smart.
Because I think both of them deserve.
No, no,
uh,
Seattle.
Seattle.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, I need a quick second here. I will be right back.
Okay.
I think the rest of it,
Old
it's
Glory down.
yeah. I think that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
LA's better than the Sharks.
Yeah,
So I think Utah's probably will put 1 below Chicago right now. Where do you want Dallas? Above
I think
or guess
Dallas
they
is
just beat Utah,
Dallas is
right?
Dallas was just fine where they were at
Do you want them ahead of Chicago?
right now. Yeah.
Okay.
If we had him there this last week, I don't see a reason to move him down this week
I
because
guess,
they
yeah.
won. That being said, it is pretty close. They're both neck and neck. So,
All the C tiers. And then the 2 expansion teams. The relocated team. Middle of the pack, and then the 5 and 1s.
it's really tempting to create an extra tier. I honestly think Anthem should be like, you need to put a tier in between D and Anthem. Nobody goes in between that. The Anthem's so bad, I think they deserve the opposite treatment the Cadios are getting. I think they're that bad. I think that is. We have to wait till Kyle gets back.
Yeah.
Though.
The SABCDF anthem.
Come on. Now. I guess you could just cut this part out. But...
Yeah.
See. Freaking Yankees won. Gross.
Disgusting.
Hey, the White Sox won one.
I guess I'll take this as a moment to so the White Sox beat the Royals. Good.
They split today.
This split today.
All right.
Okay. So I'll bring this up to.
Zach,
Oh, okay. I was gonna do my news bit, but okay.
Kyle, you'll love our ranking for
Yeah,
Anthem.
yeah. So we mixed up the tier list. Here you go, Kyle.
Nice. You added one.
We figured if the Caudillos had that big of a spread for being that much better, we figured it's probably fair that Anthem is that much worse. That they
Yeah,
deserve.
I agree. I'm pretty fair with that. Yep.
All right. So on to the Aussie League of Australia Land, the Outback.
Once again, I only had one. I'll go. Unless if Kyle had not.
I had one, but I had to cover all 3 games.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you
I
can go.
accidentally opened Steam. Stupid.
You gonna play some games now, Nate?
Yeah.
To be fair, I had
All right.
Steam open the last 2 weeks because I was playing a game being an anime.
Fair enough. All right, my one game once again. The Giants were at home versus the Saints. They came very close to becoming Falcons gonna Falcon. They won 80-79. The Saints put up a heck of a fight to get back into this game. Saints had more goals actually. Giants were not very efficient in this game. 14 behinds. Quite a few more. Saints were a lot more effective. But those 14 were just enough to push them through. Giants had more disposals and handballs, but had less total kicks. Saints had more free kicks and turnovers. One of the big key differentiators, which I forgot to post, was the turnover difference. So I'll just do this really quick and just say it was the turnovers. It doubled, or not doubled, but had about a dozen more turnovers, which hurt them for sure, and had a few more tackles. Giants won the possession game 42-39, and the craziest part about this is the Saints did not lead for a single second in this game. Giants were leading the whole way, but they just almost blew it, which would have been really funny if they blew it and were winning the whole game.
Yeah, imagine losing when you only were losing by for 1 second or something.
Would have been the literal definition of Falcons gonna Falcon.
Wisconsin moment.
So Giants' leading scorer was Lachie Whitfield, behind 34 disposals, 19 kicks, 15 handballs, and 9 marks for 120 fantasy points. Bradley Hill for the Saints had a heck of a day. He had a goal, a couple behinds, 33 disposals, 24 kicks, 9 handballs, 13 marks for 150 fantasy points. Biggest lead for each team, Saints, well, like I said, didn't lead at all at this point, so they didn't have a lead. Whereas the Giants had a lead as many as 35 points and 1 by 1. So good job, Giants, for almost falconing. But they said they had enough for the week. Arlington, even though they probably played first, actually. So they were considerate and decided to keep their undefeated season alive. They will be playing my Blues next week on the road, so that's going to be a really tough matchup. It'd be interesting to see the pick'em there. So.
So first up, we got my win for the week. So the Adelaide Crows beat Carlton 198, so a nice 2-point win. Double the points of the last win, but this one was back and forth the entire time. I think the largest lead
That's funny.
Largest lead was something like 16 points, and then they just never really. Neither team ever really broke away, so it was just close all the way through. It was looking like Carleton about halfway through the fourth, and then they just decided to blow it from there. Adelaide got on a good run, and that's a good win for Adelaide.
An upset for sure.
Yeah, as they don't win that often, so it's a good
It
win.
was
For
the Blues' first loss, so.
Yep. Next up, we have Port Adelaide and Fremantle. This one was a 3-point game, so we're slowly working up the points here.
Then we'll get to mine.
Port Adelaide got an early lead, kind of choked it away. The Dockers were doing well. Then it became a really close game again. Like the last one, this one just was back and forth almost the entire time. And then they just gave it up right at the end to Port Adelaide. So good for them. Hopefully, I think that's 2 losses in a row for the Dockers. Hopefully they can start winning a few more here. Otherwise, they're going to start dropping in the standings and whatnot even harder than they already are. Last up, we got a blowout. Melbourne Demons lost to the Brisbane Lions of all teams by 22. They had the lead for a hot second at the beginning, and then they just decided not to play the rest of the game. So, yeah, it's certainly was a game. Good for the Lions. Kind of hurts the Demons a little bit. Yeah, another big upset.
The game was 25-68 going into the fourth.
Yeah. Yeah. Melbourne came back a little bit. Yeah, they were down almost 50 points. They were down literally 50 points.
They only had 25 points through 3?
Yeah.
What was Melbourne doing?
They wanted a quick comeback at the end. They wanted, yeah. I mean, they scored a lot, but it just wasn't enough. They were able to cut their deficit.
They did not score a lot. They scored a lot in the fourth. They had an insane fourth.
Yeah, they had an insane
fourth.
And even then, they
still only had 60 on the game.
Yeah.
Or half points in the one quarter.
It kind of hurts. Well, over half, but
yeah.
Kind of hurts, but hopefully they're going to bounce back next week because they are one of our top teams currently, and if they start choking, it's going to suck, especially against a mid team like the Lions. It's just not that good.
The Lions were really good last year, to be fair.
Oh, were they?
So,
okay.
Yeah,
they
like
the Magpies that started off so bad.
Yeah, so it's the Lions. I think are feeling themselves out. They edged this game out, and
they did what?
Yeah.
Feeling themselves out, edging out their opponents.
Are you?
All right. Yep. So on to the Aussie League. So after those close games, we had another close game here as the Geelong Cats beat the North Melbourne Kangaroos 139-64.
There's no in between with my teams, baby. No in between.
Yeah. So hey, at least the Kangaroos scored more than the Demons.
The Roos, in their defense, most of their games they're scoring like 70 to 80. It's just they are so bad defensively.
Yeah, they're awful.
They're allowing like 130 a game.
So yeah, so it's 21 goals, 13 behinds for the Cats, and 10-4 for the.
4 behinds.
Hey, so they were efficient. They were accurate on their.
Very accurate, following 21. Oh gosh, that's funny.
The disposals about the same. Kicks, efficiency, big difference there. 59 inside 50 to 35, or 36. Free kicks about the same. Turnovers, 20 less for the Cats. They had twice as many marks inside the 50, and time in front they were up 117 minutes, or just about 118.
Nice.
So, for the Kangaroos, I gave their start to Harry Sheasel, who had 1 goal, 2 assists, 38 disposals, 15 marks, 3 tackles, 2 clearances in 525 meters. And then for the Cats, they gave it to Jeremy Cameron, who had 6 goals, 3 assists, 21 disposals, 8 marks, 1 tackle, and 444 meters. Here are some. So the Magpies and the Swans both had byes, so that was my only game. Around the league, we had the Bombers beat the Bulldogs 96-67. the Suns beat the Hawks 109-56, and the Eagles surprisingly beat the Tigers. The Eagles, that was a big
What?
shock. The Eagles haven't been good.
Probably
109-70.
biggest shock of the week. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
Here is how we sit in the pick'em.
Nice. Jackson gains one. Nice.
So, yeah, good week for, well, I guess, about even week for the home and away.
No, I think he gained one on you.
Yeah, he gained one on me.
Wait, no,
No, I gained
Wait.
nothing.
Not
I
zero.
picked up one and then.
because
went back to
yeah,
him,
he lost one for the power. So we all gained one and lost one on each other.
Oh, did we? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I gained one on the power, you gained one on the Eagles, some the hell how, and
Yeah, the
Jackson
one I
gained one
picked
on
as
the
a joke.
Yep.
yeah.
Here is how our standings look. Our 8 teams that are in and the 10 that are out.
Nice.
So we have 2 undefeated teams left with the Giants and the Cats. And then we still have 2 teams that are winless with the Hawks and the Roos.
Let's go.
So, on to the pick'em.
Saints.
Yeah, Saints.
Bulldogs look bad, right? So 2
They
and 3.
looked bad this
The
week.
Saints
Yeah,
are also
they're
2 and 3. The Saints are the best.
yeah,
team.
but they got blown out.
Yeah.
Uh,
Crows and Bombers. I know most of the birds are bad.
Yeah, give me Bombers.
I'll go Bombers too then.
Power
Oh
at
my.
Hive.
Wait, where are the
haven't
power?
been Great. The Power are 3rd, 4-1.
Yeah, give me Power. I just don't trust the Magpies still.
Yeah, they've only beat bad team. Yeah, the Power are on a 2-game win streak. Yeah, I'm not gonna go on the Power
Alright.
yet.
I'll go Power.
Giants, Blues.
Oh my gosh!
This one's
week
hard.
is
This one's actually
brutal.
This
This
one's
week is
actually hard.
brutal.
I think the Blues can upset it.
Kangaroos game's easy to pick. Are you kidding me right now?
I'm gonna go the
This
Pat
week
method
is
here.
insane.
And
I'm probably gonna go Jackson too. On the Blues, the Giants got to lose at some point. They came close
Yeah,
last week.
I think the Blues are a team that can upset them.
So we're going Blues, Kyle.
Well, there's a few teams that could, but I think this is the Pat method for sure. I'll go Cats. That's the first I feel relatively comfortable about. Yeah, I like Jackson's
give me
confidence
Cats.
in my
Give me
boys.
Eat the
Yes,
Cats.
sir.
Well, both of them are Cats technically.
I'll
but
go Dockers.
Going for the Cats.
Yeah.
Dockers.
Give me Dockers. Give me Dockers as well.
I'll go Swans. I got Swans in the pick initially, so.
Give me Suns.
Again, that's a hard one, so that's a fair pick. I gotta go with my boys. Gotta go. They got that dog in them.
Give me the
Yes.
Hawks.
I guess you could say that Joey in them.
I'll do 2 splits. We'll see if it pays off for me.
Well, you can catch
I'm
up to Nate if you get hit both those.
Yeah. I think I can at least hit one, so it should cancel, but yeah. I'm more confident in the Suns than over the Hawks. But either way, both of those feel like toss-ups.
All right.
I feel like I'm too lazy to mess with this.
I'm just gonna pick it because that's how that game went.
Drop Demons down 1 for now. And then I think Cats
Yeah,
go up.
We'll move the Cats up.
Put Cats above Carlton, I would say.
Yeah, that's fair.
Lions move to the top of D tier.
Move the Saints to B.
Well, didn't the Lions just lose the Eagles?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, but Lions had a very good win this week.
Oh, yeah, the
though.
Lions won, yeah. So the Tigers lost.
Adelaide had a good win, but I don't think they should move up necessarily.
No. That's what I'm saying. Move the Saints to B tier. You can put them behind the Suns.
I agree with
And
that.
then move the Bombers ahead of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Who won in this, Frank? The
I think it was
won.
the
Eagles.
So
So
didn't the Crows win too?
Yeah, Crows won as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, just kind of leave it like that. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Let's go,
Yeah.
Ruse. My boys.
They're gonna win eventually.
Not necessarily
Not
true.
necessarily.
But this is their best chance. I think their offense is marginally better than the Hawks.
Out of the winless and undefeated teams of Nate's, the Roos have the best chance to break that this week.
For sure. They're the only team that stands any chance of breaking that this week. I would
Especially if they
cry.
had a bye.
I keep forgetting the Anthem on a bye.
But they're still going to
Okay.
figure out a way to give up like 60 points.
Yeah. Okay.
So we threw that. So my losing money with Jackson, which is we are at $18.25, starting at $5. So doing pretty good. We're up 12 or whatever. And we are taking Geelong Cats at plus 155 to beat the Brisbane Lions. So feeling pretty good about that. I was kind of shocked that the Lions are favored, despite the fact. I mean, Brisbane they're on a 2-game win streak. They've had a good win. The Cats just had a good win, be it against nobody, but they're also undefeated.
I think they're still recognizing who the Lions were last year. That could be part of it.
Yeah. So, anyways, it's time to the new league kicks off in 2 weeks. There was going to be 2, but in the news section I'll get to why we're only doing 1 right now. So let me pull up the Arena Football League team list. And then let me also go get the draft lottery. Who won? Kyle won the last
Kyle.
one, right?
I came in last, and you got second. Yeah.
So Nate will get 70 balls. I will get 29,
Please
and
lose.
Kyle
Please
will
lose.
get
I'm gonna lose.
1.
I will lose for memes.
No one loses like me. That's
Nate.
all I gotta say.
That's actually valid.
Alright,
Challenge accepted.
generate order.
If I believe hard enough, I lose.
Aw.
I didn't believe hard enough.
Yeah, if you didn't.
Okay.
My spreadsheet open. Tab. Come on. 2 monitors. Okay. Alright, so here we
Well.
are. Who does
I
Nate?
remember Selena being really good.
Is he going Liberty?
I think they were in the championship game last year against
The Beef.
the Beef. Yeah, so I'll go Selena.
Liberty. You love America.
Darn right I do. What the heck is free healthcare, rah?
Alright, who do I want? God.
Georgia Force, baby.
Georgia Force, yeah. Their non-functioning website.
Hard.
You know, I think Iowa has Rakeem Cato, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I'm also not confident that team's going to last the whole year.
Fair.
I think Orlando will last the whole year, so I'm going to go Predators.
Damn it!
I knew Kyle wanted that from a mile away. I wanted to screw him out of that, but Selena was too good to pass up.
Yeah, that was my pick. Number 1 would have been.
Give me the Southwest Kansas Storm.
Storm.
I like that. That's a good pick.
All right. And who's your 2
There
then?
you go
Kyle?
again.
Give me the Desert Hawks.
Got a lot of desert teams. That's fair.
Yep,
Taking
a
the
lot of
Texas
Hawks.
team away from
I
Nate.
do love Hawks.
Okay. You know what? Antonio Brown gave me a lot of good memories in Albany last year. So we're going Firebirds.
I was debating on, yeah.
I was also debating them, but
We're going. Are we going just 2, or are we going 3?
We're going 3.
Teams. Okay. I feel pretty confident that Billings is gonna last, so I'll go with the Outlaws. My second overall pick, and then I'll go with a similar themed team. I'm gonna go the Rapid City Marshals.
Picking up those SIF teams. Yeah, in fact, all 3 of your teams are SIF teams.
Big brain out here.
Yep.
We might finally have a mid team in this league.
wait, what were the 2 teams you picked, Nate?
I took Rapid City and Billings.
Okay, yeah, similar logos. Okay, yep.
You're the good guy and the bad guy. But not the dead bad guy who was Wichita.
True.
Actually, I
thought
don't
about
know
them.
if Regulator is necessarily a good or a bad guy. But considering they're a Skull,
You could
I
probably
assume
assume
they're bad.
Bad.
But Regulator could be a good guy. Anyways, I'm going to go Iowa. Because I think Rakeem Cato is on that team. And I like Rakeem Cato.
Give
Regulators
me
count.
not many options here. Give me the Nashville Cats.
The Cats. Alrighty.
Roar hiss.
So that
It's
means
with a K, thank you very much. It is in
Oregon. Who are the? What's the? Washington, Oregon, Georgia, Philadelphia, Louisiana, Wichita, Minnesota are the teams that nobody has. All right. So we can go on to Falcon's gonna Falcon. Well, actually, no. Let me pull up the news about why we're not doing the Flag Football League. We're not doing the Flag Football League because, despite the fact it was supposed to start in 2 weeks and teams were already in training camps and they released jerseys and everything, they decided to suspend their season and wait till next year. So, yeah,
AKA not gonna last.
yeah. And I think they also wanted to launch a women's league at the same time. So,
Rookie mistake. Should have offered Caitlin Clark $5 million.
yeah, she doesn't take that. She's stupid. Yeah, so anyway, I was looking forward to this, to be honest. I liked watching this when they had the tournament thing a few years ago. So, it's disappointing.
Hey,
to see
they're
that
the original Falcons gonna Falcon, baby.
Yeah, it's just kind of disappointing that they decided to suspend the season.
Yeah,
when it
I
was
was
starting 2 weeks.
looking forward to this. I am pretty bummed out about it, but it means I can delay avoiding getting a Nashville team. So
Yeah. And, with flag football going to the Olympics, which is disgrace and I hate it, but those are the players that are going to be on the Olympic team, so it's not going to be
Love
next
it.
NFL guy, it's going to be those guys.
we'll love it.
So, anyways, Nate, now we can go to Falcon to Falcon.
Actually, I have one thing in news, but it's not really news. It's just the IFL, their power rankings.
Power rankings, okay.
So, not a whole lot changed in the top 5. Briscoe got jumped despite their win, which I thought was kind of interesting. But I suppose in theory San Diego did beat the better team. But again, it's not like I guess Quatsi is towards the bottom.
Gunslinger moved up despite the fact they lost.
Yeah,
And probably their worst loss, to be honest.
it was definitely their worst loss. That's not even close. But there it
Well, I
is.
just lost that bad, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Jacksonville moved up too.
On a
Despite
bye week.
losing too.
They won the
I
bye.
guess they were in the bye week, yeah. So that's really all there is to that. Arizona's slipping like crazy. But I did not have. Oh, I don't know why I stopped sharing my screen, but that's good. Let me get this pulled up. Really fast. Really fast. Okay. So the Falcons got a Falcon. Pretty much covered both of these already. I was kind of annoyed at the Renegades, so I got lazy on these this week. But the Reyes, as I had mentioned, are one of two Falcons get a Falcon. They both deserve to be shout out, blowing a 19-point lead versus the Trayvon Boykin-led Galgos, where they scored 19 points in the first quarter and only kicked a field goal from then on forward to go on to lose 26-22. So congrats, Reyes. You got Falcons, got a Falcon. And then the Renegades blowing a 10-point lead with 2 minutes to go, which I guess now thinking about it isn't as crazy as you think with how the league rules work. All you really need to do is score a touchdown. If you get that first down, then you have a very good chance of it's a very good chance of winning. So I guess a 10-point lead in this league, with how the onside kick rules work, isn't as crazy as blowing a 9-2-point lead. But still, nonetheless, shouldn't have done it, and yet they did it. So my poor boy, Luis Perez, has to wait another week to potentially get his first win. Thanks a lot, idiots. Congrats on getting Falcons gonna Falcons. So crazy story of the week. For those that don't know, Murray Hardin Baylor is a D3 football team in Texas. I almost went there to school because their cafeteria is literally connected to the football stadium. So you could get your lunch, and if it's too hot outside, you could just, or I guess at the time to eat dinner, you grab dinner, sit down, and watch the game right there at the same time. Pretty sick setup. But they had been doing a lot of winning in college football, but in 2016, they had to revoke one of their titles as Pete Frendenberg lent a player his car for 18 months. Really stupid rule. Claiming that it benefited the player or whatever, blah, blah, blah. He lent his Subaru. I meant to say 2016 and 2017, not 2006 and 2007. But nonetheless, really dumb that they had that taken away. Probably I think debatably one of the more harsher penalties we've seen of this magnitude for something this little, in my opinion. I think SFA and the U of I's coach was much worse, obviously. Totally not biased in that regard, but anti-biased at the same time, because I don't think it was that big of a deal. But nonetheless, we don't talk about college basketball here. So yeah, ultimately, Murray Hardin Baylor had to vacate up to 29 wins between the 2016 and 2017 seasons, including their national championship win over Wisconsin Oshkosh. So that is a crazy story of the week. RIP. They did not do Murray Hardin Baylor justice. I think they got screwed there. So
I didn't get the death penalty, you know.
Yeah.
They could have done the more evil thing of buying a recruit a burger.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah. How diabolical. How diabolical of Jim Harbaugh.
All right, you got anything else to say, or we good?
Not from me.
I'm good.
All right. So see everybody next week, hopefully on the proper day of the week.
Yeah, I should be fine. So.
All right.
All right. See you guys.